Point of sales, Module 3. So in this tutorial, we are going to be adding code bits to the code behind file in order to complete all our sales. We'll also be adding a receipt for the sales. Alright, there are a couple of functions that we need to modify, and let's see how we are going to get this going. Alright, let's go to our folder, C drive. We are going to make a copy of this module 2. Control C, Control V, and let's rename that to number 3. So yesterday we let me close this down. Yesterday we did part of this POS. We did the add and the cancel. Today we're gonna do complete. All right. But before we do complete, let's try to add this one again. This is good. You know what? I think we should clear this when we open this screen. Just looking at it, it doesn't look right. Yeah, I think we should clear that. And yeah, that looks, yeah. Or even this guy, the card is empty right here. Even this guy, I think. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Cause it doesn't look right when we open it up and just looking at it like that. Let's see what we can do here. First thing that we need to do is take this label out too. All right. Let's go in here. Okay. The order date, and the memo. These 3 guys, and the customer info. Let's go and see what we can do here. Usually this thing happens in the clear text boxes. So let's go to clear text boxes. You see clear text boxes there. So let's let's go look at the clear text boxes. That's unlocked right here. So this guy takes 1 optional parameters. I want to find out which one passes the parameters in here. So the default is false. Default is false. So let's go see where we call clear. Okay, this one passed in the parameters, but the default is false. Why do we pass in the false? That's the question. You know what? I'm gonna separate out that guy. Just make things a little easier. That way we can call individually. Sub clear. So let's add the clear customer. That's good enough. And then I'm going to put that guy in there. And that way we don't need this. See there? And we don't need this. And let's go find that again. Right here, we don't need this. Yeah, that's going to be better. All right. So now, clear text boxes. So now when we clear text boxes, yeah, let's go see the control, set control. This is where when we clear text boxes here, we also want to clear customer. All right. So let's go find clear text boxes. That's the only place. That's the only place. Okay. How about the lock and unlock? So if it's saved, we lock. If we, lock, the unlock, we edit or add. Okay. So let's go look at the lock now. Lock and unlock. Now this, we're gonna hide those two guys. See this right here, the order number and order date and memo. So here's where we lock and unlock. So when we lock, meaning we are done with the sales, we want to say order number or order date visible, false. Me order number visible, false. Me memo visible, false. And the unlock, right here, clear text boxes. We also want to say call clear customer. No, we don't want to clear customer there. Remember, we'll set the false. Okay. I'm gonna copy this guy right here. Huh, that's weird. That's what we got. Menu white there. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna copy this guy. Copy this guy. And when we unlock, we want to show. Yeah, this is weird. Okay. We want to show this guy true, and we don't want to show the memo. All right. So let's take a look and see what happens here. I think that's all we need to do before we start completing the complete. Nice. See there? Nice. That's what that needs to happen. And even this guy, So we can do that there too. So here we're going to say me subform visible false or true. This is unlocked. True. And then here me visible false. That's locked. All right. So if we launch this guy, perfect. You know what? See this background here? We can even hide that guy. Let's do that. Let's do some more tweaking. We're getting good. We're getting good. What is this guy? This guy. That's a box. 51. Let's yeah, let's order info, box order info like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that too. All right, we can, yeah, okay. So here we'll say box info visible false. Here me box visible true. All right, so let's close that out. Let's take a look at it again. What is that? Oh, that is the company. So we need to move the focus to here. Wait a minute. What is that? Customer number. Customer number. Now let's see the clear customer. We don't have. Yeah. Me. Customer number. No. And okay. And you know what? And you know what? On launch, we want to okay. Let me think here. When we get to here, this control, we need to move the control away from that text box. Otherwise, it's going to be blinking, ding, 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 there. So we need to move the control away from that guy. Well, let's take a look at it now. See what it looks like since we made that null. See if it fixes it. Nope. Yeah, we need to move that control away from that guy. What would happen if we did this? Did that cancel? That's what that needs to happen. Okay, get it. So on the load here, I just see that. Do you see that? On load, let me see, right here. We need to do all these right here. Copy and right there. Because I think I know why it did that. See this right here, case empty. Let's go to unload. Current action. Preset right here. Current, see that? Current action is empty. So that's what needs to happen. All right, let's do that. Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and change this guy to point of sales. Okay, let's take a look. Should be right now. Oh, it's still doing that. It has to. We have to move the cursor away. So let's move cursor to the add new. All right, let's move the cursor to add new. When it comes over here, we're going to say okay, me command add set focus. I think that will move that focus, this little blinking cursor here to here. Let's see if that works. Perfect, that's what we want. All right, so moving cursor away from that will work. That's what we want. All right, now we can work on our complete button. Oh, this is nice. It says point of sales. Good. All right, let's go to the design view. All right, we are going to follow this complete here. Let's see where it takes us to. All right. Don't forget the coffee. So this button, it okay, it looks for if there is an account for the product. If there's no product, don't complete. Otherwise, let's follow this action right here. Let's see, it says complete, and then it goes to the set control. So let's go to set control. So we're done with that. We did that, and we don't have cancel. Remember that cancel is actually a delete. All right. Now this one says display order here. Well, let's see. We are going to do this. Actually, when we complete, it's going to behave just like the delete, because we are going to clear everything. All right, and disable this cancel and complete button. But if you save, you don't want to clear these guys. You want the employee to be able to add products. All right. So the save actually saves the order, not the products, and then the temp table opens up. However, this guy saves the order, also saves the products in the temp table, and then dump the temp table. So actually, we are going to need this guy. We're going to need to separate these two guys. All right, so let's do that. Let's separate this guy out, make this guy a complete, because the complete needs to behave the same way as the delete. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do this, copy, there. However, this guy right here, when you're on the save, all right, you're on the save, yeah, you know what, let's add the button back in there. This is the old one, by the way. Complete there, enabled, true. Oops. And we don't need to display because we never cleared it. All right, but we locked the thing. Okay. So that's what needs to happen. And then we need to take this complete out. Otherwise, we'll never go to the next case. All right. Now, let's go to see what's going on here in the save. Let's go to save. Where are you? Save. Record save. Right here. Record save. Okay. Okay. It says save order here. This is a function. This is not a function. This is subroutine, because I can tell by the call. We want to make it like this. If. All right. So let's make this a function, and then that way we can surround it by this if clause. All right. Let's go to the order. Let's go to save order. I think it's down here. We add that early on. We added that early on right here, save order. Perfect. All right. So we want to make this a function. Maybe save order. Oh, right here it's got this if order saved. So we do have save order saved in here. Let's see what it right here. You know what? I am going to move this function up to the save order. Control C and delete, and then we're gonna move that guy to one above, right here. That way they're next to each other. I'm right there. Okay, paste. That way I don't have to scroll all the way down. So let's look at this. This one's when we call this guy, it actually does this guy right here. Save the order. Once it saves the order, it inserts into the it inserts into the order details, the main file from the temp. See that from the temp. So I'm going to change this name right here because save order, I don't know if, so we're going to do a function and this is going to be a boolean. Now if you leave that name like that, it doesn't make sense. If save order, so maybe we could say if product, you know what, I got it, if order completed. Yeah, I like that name. If order completed, I like that name. That's better. All right, if order complete. All right, and then behind here we'll say true. All right. Also, you know what, I see it doesn't have the error handling here, so I'm gonna copy this guy and put on the top here, and then here I'm gonna grab this exception, error exception, put it on the bottom here, like so. All right, and don't forget, put it right there as well. So now there are two places that calls this function. We gotta update that. One being the order, which is the original file, and then the POS. All right, there are two places that we need to update. So let's go to it. Let's do the order first. In record save, let's go find record save. Record save right here. So now instead of saying call, we can say if this one order complete. See there? It knows that we just did it. All right, and then we'll come down here and if. And that's all we have to do in that one. Control S. And now we need to go back to, I'm going to close these two files that we opened, close that, and we're back into this guy. And now the POS file form, if order complete, see that it knows that we had just finished that, it jumped right to it. Like that. All right. So also when it completes, we want to dump the whole thing. Remember, it's going to behave like this guy. Remember that? It's going to behave like the delete. So we need to dump the temp file. Yep. So when we're done with this, when we finish, we need to dump this guy. That way we can clear the entries. All right. So that's that's that looks good right there. Except I've noticed that this guy's got twice in here. We use this because this is a function. You know what? We can also turn this guy into, we can turn this guy into Never mind. We don't. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Let's see what happens here. I think that's going to be good right there. If it's good, we are quick. All right. If that's yeah, if that's all it needs, we're going to be real quick. Let's test it out. So this is good. Let's add. Perfect. Perfect. Can we add? Nice. Nice. How about the delete? Okay. I'm going to remove this guy. This is number 3. See if it reorders. It reorders. Good. Good, good, good. Let's add some more. Good. Now let's complete. Perfect. Perfect. That's what needs to happen. All right. Now, did it add the transaction? Because if it added transactions, that means we're good. It did right there. Oh, you know what? We need to add the date in there. I mean, at the time. Also, we need to update this order place here. We don't want that. We want to distinguish this one from the order placed. All right. So let's do that. Let us do that. Let's go back to the form. Code behind. I think there is a set right here, right here, right here. Set right there. Order place. We're gonna change that to POS sales. That way we can identify this guy. POS sales. All right. Also the date. Go to the class object right here. Order. All right. The order too needs to be, see right here. Just change the date to now, like so. Transactions as well. We do that to the transaction, like that. All right. Save. Good. And let's try another one. Add. Let's add a couple of them. 1, 2, maybe 3. Complete. Good. And it's ready for new sales. You see this add new? You know what? We need to change that to, yeah, let's change that to new sale. But let's double check on this guy. See if it stamp all time. Got it. Look at that. That means it's time right there. Bam, bam. See that? We got a time. Good. That's good. See, and the memo. POS sales. Good. Wow, that was flawless. That was flawless. You know what? Let's change this guy. Okay, let's change that guy. Let's change this to new sale. I think that makes it more attractive. That makes it more attractive. Also, you know what I'm going to do here? I am going to move this booger away, maybe there for now, and I am going to move this guy to here. And you know what? Let's change this range because that guy is going to the right. See there? We are going to say left. All right. And let's move this guy a little further away. Now we can make this guy a little larger. Come on, give me the handle. Thank you. About the wide. All right. There. There. Good. Now we're gonna select this guy and change the font to maybe 14. Let's see what it looks like. Nice. I like that. Control S. Let's see what it looks like. And close that out. Perfect. It's beginning to look right. What would happen if we do this? Nice. Cancel. Are you sure? Yep. One thing that I noticed. Let's go back to the POS code behind. One thing I noticed. The action, the set control at hmm 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 hmm. Let's see. I want to see something. This guy right here. Order status. Status. Let's go find order status. Let's go find order status. Control F. Let's type in status. Oh, okay. So it grabs the order status from the constant. From the from that's fine. It says new order. That's okay. You know where that comes from, right? Order type. What is it? Let's take a look. What was it? Order status. Name. Order status. So it's in the order, and the order status. Yeah, I think I know why. Because in our module here, we got order status here somewhere, I think. There. There. That's why. Um, we can say new sales. New sale. Like that. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. Close that out. POS. New sale. Good. That looks good. Getting closer. All right. Now, what we need. All right. What we need. I'm going to go ahead and close that down. Go back to our code behind. Yeah, when I say code behind, I mean this POS, the form, okay, the code behind, the one that we're working on. So when we complete, let's see right here, we need print receipt. That's what we need to do. All right. Currently, it just closes down. It just saves the transaction, save the order, and then it closes. All right. We actually want to print the receipt. All right. So I'm going to close that down. If you look at this guy, this report, all right, invoice, and you know what? Let's see, we'll find one here. There you go. So if we look at this guy, yeah, we have to. Oh, good, we got 3 of them. So this is the latest one that we did today. If you look at this, that looks fine right there. All right, we can definitely use that and make some adjustments. We can actually put a transaction number, replace the customer number with the transaction number, and reorder this guy, rearrange this guy. And we don't need to print this thing. It's redundant because this is the sales receipt. All right. And this order number right here, we can change that to the transaction, or well, leave it order invoice is fine. or yeah, or sell invoice. That's fine. We can rename that. Okay. So let's do that. We're gonna use this guy. Okay. All right. So let's close that out. And I know exactly where that guy is. I designed it. Remember this order invoice right here. Let's make a copy of that. Control C, Control V, and we are going to call this. Yeah, this is going to be quick. It's not going to be too long. Order receipt. Oops, there. All right, and let's take a look. Order receipt. Order receipt. Good. First off, we don't need this. All right, we don't need that. I'm going to move that. We're going to remove that. We don't need this amount due because it's on the bottom here. Remember, this is receipt. This is receipt, so we don't need that. I think these three items here will be different. I'm going to move that way up there. What we really need is the transaction number there, and then order and order date. Or transaction date, transaction number, transaction date. I mean order date and then transaction date. Yeah, I think we can do that. So this one uses the order invoice query. So let's go to the, let's make a copy of that. This guy right here. Control C, Control V. Yeah, we're gonna make some adjustment here. All right. And if you are following me this far, you have been doing real good and you are learning a lot. We don't need this customer, remember? We're going to take that out. All right. Also, I think, see the contact and customer. Yeah, we got to get rid of that. Otherwise, we're going to get, it's going to bark at us like mad dog. All right. So what we need is this guy right here. I'm gonna move this transaction back in here, and then link this guy to order number here. We need this guy. We need a transaction number. We also need memo. All right, and I'll show you why we need a memo. And there's a memo here as well. See this memo? We don't need that. We'll be in trouble if we have two fields with the same name right here. So I'm going to take that out. But I am going to replace that by the transaction date. Transaction date. See there? And then, I'm going to move this transaction to its cousin. Right here, there are two together. There are three of them together. So that's what we need. One thing that we also need, if we look at this transaction table, you see we got this repeated records. The reason being is because there are partial payments for customers that have accounts with us. All right. And they're making partial payments. Well, the POS does not accept partial payments. Remember, this is like you order, you pay in full type. All right. So that's why this marker right here, the memo POS, allows us to do that. Okay. So this will be the first time that we are going to actually query with the criteria inside the query. All right. This this goes against to what I have told you in the past, but it's a good reason. We only need POS self. All right. Pure self. We only need this guy. Yeah, let me explain that again. The reason being is the POS cells will not ever have partial payments. They will always pay in full. All right, and that is the reason why we got to query this guy. only. Now, the rest of these guys, when we make orders from the order page, some of them are going to make partial payment. They send in checks, they send in whatever. All right? See there? And you don't want that. Okay? You cannot do that. All right? So now when you say, hey, I just want this POS sales in this query. All right? So this one is dedicated to POS sales only. Just remember that. Okay? So yeah, this is the first time we are adding it. We're hard coding in. All right? Which I yeah, I don't like to do that. But in this case, we have to. All right. So there is exception for everything, but this is one of the exception. It's one of the exception. All right. So let's save that. So now if we try to run this, we only get the pure sales. See there? And that's what we want. All right. That's what we want. We just did 3 of them. So that's good. All right. So yeah, you cannot do this with other ones, but you can do this with this guy. Okay. So just remember that. Yeah, database is another animal. You got to really understanding the relationship to be real fluent with the relation. Now, see this customer? We remove that. If we don't change this header right here, we're in trouble. This is grouping, by the way. So we need to group by order number now instead of customer. All right. Order number, where are you? Right here. That fixes it. All right. That's that. Now, this guy, we don't have customer number no more. So now it's going to be transaction somewhere. Oh, darn. Hold on. Hold on. We got to change this query. My bad. Yeah, receipt. There you go. Now, see that? See that green? That means, hey, I don't see the customer number. So we need to fix that. All right, transaction number. So that's going to be transaction number. And transaction number. Also, this date right here will be transaction date. Oops. Come on. There. All right, and this order date, we got to change to transaction date. Transaction. Right there. And the order number is fine. All right. So that's how that's going to happen. So we're going to use this. You know what? One more thing that I want to add, just to make it different than the order, the invoice, is I'm going to copy this guy, paste it right there, make this guy all the way out here, just a little larger, change text to 14, alignment center, weight bold, and then change this text. This is a text box, by the way, control. Let's change text box to a label. All right, and now the caption. Let's type in thank you for your business. Thank you for your business. Good. We're almost done. Actually, this guy is done. All right. Now, if you want to add tax, shipping and handling costs, you can do that yourself. You've come this far. I've shown you. I'm pretty sure you can handle that little bits of information yourself. All right. We're almost done. Let's go to report option. Right here, let's go to PDF. Obviously, I'm not going to send this to a printer. I notice this guy right here. I didn't define this guy. Let's define that guy. File path as string. Glad I came in here. Anyways, invoice right here. I'm going to copy that guy. Copy. Yeah, I'm not going to send this to the printer. That's because if I did, you never see it. But that's what we want to do. And you know what? Before I forget, like I did last time, file path as string. All right. Control S. One more bit that we need to grab. Let's go back to the report option. The query. See the view query. This invoice. I'm going to grab this header right here. Copy. Close that file. Hop back to here. Like so. And I'm going to change this guy to the header as POS sales, and this would be order number. Now if you want to change to something else, that's up to you, but I'm just going to be putty. Here's another one, and we don't have customer, we don't need customer. All right, like that. Let's see what else. And here, order invoice, query order invoice, that is the receipt. That looks right. That looks good right there. I'm done. What do you think? This is going to be a real short video here. I am done. Close that out. Let's take a look. Add new. Let's add a couple of them. One. Okay, I double click that booger. Two. There. Complete. Oh, customer. Company. Customer company. Where is that guy? Cancel. Cancel. In. So let's take a look at the before we go anywhere, let's take a look at the query. Is it in the query? Did we leave something in there? Did we leave anything in there? Memo, transaction, order. I don't see it. I don't see anything in here. That's funky. Oh yeah, that's good. You know what? It ran. So yeah, it ran because we tested that one. So nothing there. Let's go to the report now. This guy. Oh, I bet you I know what it is. See this guy right here? I just realized we didn't change that to invoice. Just now I was I was about to check out the report. We got to change this guy. My bad. I'm sorry about that. I was getting so excited. Yeah, change the report to our receipt. All right. Otherwise, it's going to say what happened. All right. So let's yeah, let's cancel that guy. Yep. Let's try a new one. And let's try to complete. Good. Wait, we don't want to complete if there's no products, right? Good. All right, let's cancel. Let's complete. Look at that. POS sales order. Good. Transaction order timestamp. Nice. What about the bottom one here? Thank you for your business. All right. So that's how that works. Let's try a new one. Let's add one. Complete. One. Perfect. Good. You see that? Let's try another one. See there? Every time you add new one, I'm gonna update this guy to you know what? Let's update this guy to good. Complete. Did that add up? That adds up. Nicely. Nicely. Whoa. Good. That is looking like a POS to me. Alright. So, in the next video, we are going to, now that we've got all these buttons doing the right thing, doing what we wanted to do. Alright, exactly what we want to do. We just need to massage this screen, alright, to make it look a little pretty. Okay, to make it look a little pretty. And you know what? The search, I love the search. That guy is real intelligent. Look at that. How about the jack? How about jack? Look at that. How about road? Just road. Anything with road. How about with frame? Look at that. How about dash with red? Anything with red. Look at that. Nice. So this is intelligent. How about, look at this. Look at the TT right here. TT. Anything with the TT. Look at that. How about TT dash? Look at that. TT dash. This is intelligent. I like my intuitive search. Alright, you want to know how to do that? Follow the videos. Alright, watch the videos. Well, that's that for this video. Next video, we are going to do some more cosmetics, and we're not done yet. We gotta add the employee account and all that for the login and all that. Okay, so there's a lot coming up, real nice and pretty. Stay tuned. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.